Hello everyone, I'm back with another one-page wonder, and this one is obviously simple. It's just a little checkbook. I want to call it a checkbook album, but it's really just the measurements here. I've got this little front pocket. I just added a bow just for fun. You could obviously, if you want this to be flat mailing, you can just not put that on there. And you open it and you have an option if you want your pocket here. And I've just made a fun little bookmark just to slide in there because I feel like it's perfect for that if you want something kind of slim to go in there. And here I've just created this little pocket right here for the page. And if you're younger, you probably don't know what a checkbook is, but they definitely had a little pocket like this in the back, and you just had a cover. So it just kind of is a replica, almost, but the checkbooks didn't usually have a pocket on the cover. Usually maybe it was like inside, but you can flip it around whatever way you want. But I just thought this was a really fun, easy album to do for the weekend. And yesterday we had a snow day. I wanted to upload this yesterday, but the lighting was so bad. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wait. All right, so we're going to obviously just start with either a 12 by 12 paper, or again, you can use two 6 by 12. So whatever you want to do. And just one is going to be the cover, and then one is going to be the inside. So so if you have a 12 by 12, you want to make it a 6 by 12. And let me see here. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do for my cover. So I think I'm going to make mine like this. Because if I do that, hold on, I'm just trying to feel this out. Which way my paper is going to go. Let me get my measurements here. Okay, so for our cover, this is going to be our measurements here. It's just going to be 2 3/4, 6 inches, and 9 1/4. So 2 3/4 right here, 6 inches, and 9 1/4. Okay, I'm going to kind of show you how we're going to do this. So once you do that, our checkbook is going to kind of go this way. So this is going to be your top cover here. And okay, let me do it this way so it's easy. So if you have your paper, do your top cover like this. And then pull it down. And then this right here, you're just going to fold up. So just kind of doing this with your paper, not to confuse anyone. Okay, and that's how we get that simple little front pocket right here. And then this is going to be our little back pocket. So if you would like to corner round this, you can. Like if you want it to be a little rounded and not flat, you can do that right here. Otherwise, you can just glue it, which I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to get this part out of the way. So I'm going to glue mine here and here. And if you want something hanging out, you don't have to do both sides. Like maybe you just want something sticking out. But I'm just going to do that with mine. And of course, for fun, to liven this up a little, because it was so flat, just going to take a thinner tape here, and I'm going to make a little glitter strip. Get that out of the way. So this is just double-sided tape, and I'm just going to add some glitter on it. But this is such a fun, simple measurement, yet looks really it's just fun, you know, something just to switch it up. Like I said, my goal this year is to kind of think outside the box a little bit and get some new tutorials up. But I will probably still use some older ones as we go back and forth. All right, and I'm gonna just grab some glitter. And I love gold, so I'm going to use this gold glitter right here. And just pop that on my double-sided tape. Oh goodness, you guys, we had a snow day in the south yesterday. It was really fun for the kids. It was more ice than snow, but they still had a really good time. Okay, and it's just going to look like that. You have that nice clean little strip. And of course, if you have a normal little glitter strip, you can just do that too. It's fine. It's just I prefer to use the glitter of my choice, and I find that hard with the glitter. All right, so, and then we have this back pocket here. And that you can just kind of cut the way you want to. I tried to make it look like a checkbook. So they used to have kind of like a round pocket like this. So just kind of do something like that. And that's how I did mine. You can do a straight line if it makes you nervous to do that. And then I just glue this side right here. And then, I mean, this right here, you can even have a little folder if you don't want to put anything in it. Like if you want to do a little candy bar for Valentine's Day or something like that. This is actually just a simple little thing. You could have your note in the front or gift card, whatever you're doing. And then inside you could have your sweets and stuff. Like a good example, here's just tea if you're doing like a tea swap. Okay, so let's do our inside page, which is simple, simple, simple. We're just taking the other half of our 6x12 paper. And these measurements are very simple. It's just 3, 6, and 9 inches. 3, 6, and 9. And we're basically just doing an accordion. And it's however you want your paper to go. Just, you know, up, down, just like that. And I'm going to decide which way I kind of want my paper facing. Oh, I did not glue that down. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. We don't need our scoreboard anymore. So let's take our little checkbook, and I'm going to open it here and figure out which way I want my paper. Do I want it this way? I think so. And just kind of, oh, see that strip? It's hanging over the line because I did not cut my paper well. So let me just trim that. I don't know if it's my trimmer, you guys, or if it's the papers. I just noticed a few lines have been a little off, but I want to say it's my trimmer. I'm not going to blame the paper line, but I am going to get a new trimmer because it's starting to interrupt me a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do that, and actually, I'm sorry, let me do it this way because my roses will be upside down. So I'm just, now this as the option, you can glue it flat or you can make a little side pocket right there. I'll make the side pocket just so you guys can see it. So I'm just going to glue here and leave that side open. And it's obviously a pretty slim pocket. So this side is open right here. I'm just going to pat that down. And you have a little wiggle room here, so. And then this is going to be folded. So we're basically going to do that and have that other pocket. So before I close it, I'm going to go ahead and put my little notch in there. I'm looking for my larger punch because I want a little bit of a larger hole. Okay, and then when we seal it, it'll have that little pocket right there. But I mean, it's the same as the little accordion album. It's just really easy to do. It's just kind of doing it the other way, if you know what I mean. Oh my goodness. Did not mean to do that. And I did have someone comment and say, you mess up because you rush. And that's just, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to rush. That's literally how I craft. I don't craft slow. Even when I'm in my room myself, I rush. That's just how I am when I'm working. So, but thank you for letting me know. Right? So, okay, so you will have that little side pocket. Ooh, this is not dry yet. In here, you have this one that you can visibly see. And then you'll kind of have like this extra little page right there. So really, this is super complete. It's just the decorating now. Oh wait, no, I added, so on my own, okay, yes, it's a one-page wonder, but this little pocket right here is something I added myself. Where is the measurement for it? Oh, it's over here. Oh, it's sticking to my other paper. So if you do want this extra pocket, it's just 1 1/4 by 6 inches, and I just kind of took some scraps and put it on here just to add it on there. So if you want that on there, you can add it. If not, you don't have to. You can just keep it your little one-page wonder and make it really just a quick little project. I'm gonna pop that on right here. Tell me this isn't the best fun snow day project, if it's snowing in your area, which I'm sure. And I mean, the West Coast is on fire, which is insane. And then we've got us who are freezing. It's so weird. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just fill this up with some goodies and kind of show you what I did here. So I have all these things clipped. Sorry guys, I have multiple projects for you, of course, on my desk. And it's just a matter of finding everything. Okay, here they go. I had like a pile I kind of saved to try out. So just to show you some things, I'm just gonna put that here. You don't obviously have to make a little bow, but if you want to, you can. If not, you can even just stick a little, you know, something on there in the front just to switch it up. I'll do that just so you can have some fun flat mail. Here. And I'm going to borrow this little bookmark because I don't really want to make another one right now, but if you want the measurements, I'll probably write them in the description. Maybe I can pin a comment if you want the measurement, but it's pretty simple. And I'm just gonna fill it up a little. I don't really have the same exact die, so I'm just gonna kind of add what I have. And see, I am just not snipping good these days. So I'm just gonna trim this up a little bit. You could even add more pockets in there if you want, like make it really interactive. It's up to you. And then here I did this fun little embellishment. So I just took like a little strip from the collection here. And I love that the front of this collection came with these strips in the front. So awesome, because you know how most of the scrapbook collections, they will just put the picture and the name of it, but they make theirs useful, so it's not a waste in the front. And I just love that. I think all of the scrapbook companies should do that, so you're not wasting any paper. But there's these perfect strips for my little embellishments. So just going to make my fun little embellishments here, and I love this one, so I'm just going to make 3. I just thought this was a fun little process to do, and since it was such a quick album. Some of you like to watch me decorate, some of you don't, and that's okay, no offense taken. Some are just quick to the point, and that's okay, because I do that. Probably because I have my own tutorials to make. There are some that I enjoy. Like, I love watching Camilla. I love listening to her talk. So maybe someone feels that way about me. Okay, I'm just adding these fun little embellishments. If you're new to my channel, they're just little like stickers that kind of just stick them on to your little 1-inch circles. And they make these cool, I got the glitter ones. So you have these fun little choices here. And normally I would use the glue dots, right? But guess what? I left them downstairs. So I just remembered that I was supposed to get it. So for now, I just kind of take this little sticky tape, double-sided sticky tape, and just add it on there, and I'll change it later. Because you want the recipient to obviously be able to reuse it, right? You don't want to give them something to have to tear off, but I promise it's forgiving when you do it this way. I just use the tiniest piece. So I'm just looking outside the window and there's still snow on the rooftops, which is so lovely. There's the second one. And our last one. These are so fun because you can put them in bows. You can put them on the tag of your little bookmark like I did. And if you saw my notebooks the other day, see, like this. You could do a million things with these. Even just have it on the front as like a little clasp for your opening to your albums. So, and then you have your little 3 options right there. And I personally like to put them in a little cello bag. I'm trying to find one that's a smaller size. So this is my size right here. It's about 2 3/4 by 3. And wait, 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, and I just slide that in there. And it has a self seal on here. And just pop that on, and then you can go ahead and pop that on here. I'm just going to use some simple sticky tape, double-sided tape right here. There's that. I've been using these like crazy. I'm gonna have to order more myself. And I did add, if you want, you can add another glitter strip right there in the pocket. I was wondering why it looks so plain. I'm like, I don't remember this looking so plain. So if you want to, you can just add one right here on the bottom. And we'll just liven that pocket up a little bit. Not a little, a lot, because glitter does that, right? Put this here. I cannot find my little poker that I usually get this off with, so I'm like struggling today with this. I'm gonna use some of my leftover here. I knew that wasn't going to be enough, but I just wanted to finish it off because I don't want to waste my glitter. Especially my bottle's halfway done. So you see how pretty that looks. It just adds a little bit of something to it. You can add tags or whatever you want in there. And yes, I have a glitter bomb on my desk right now from that. Is that going to close? Yes, it is. And you can add something right here too, just to make it pretty. Here, I'm going to put some vellum behind it just to soften it up. And you could even add 2 photos. It doesn't have to be one. I think I'd cut this out. I kind of like that there. I was holding my breath. I didn't know if it was going to be icy out or what, but the sun is out today, so we're not going to be traumatized in the south. But one of the other neighborhoods next to us, they lost power. I think there was like a transfusion below. Someone heard a big bang, and I was like, oh my goodness, we are so lucky, because I didn't want it to be another hurricane ordeal. So there is that. And then of course you have your back pocket, and you could add anything you want. You could add more glitter. No, you could add this, and for fun, just to, I don't know, switch it up, what I did was just added a little cutout. See here, you can add a little thing. This has a little photo here, so I don't really want to cover it, but I think I will add just a little glitter heart, just like right here, just for fun, because we've got glitter going throughout our album, right? Or gold, I mean. So I'm just going to put that there just to say hello, I'm still here. And I did add one. Oop, oh no, this was not fitting. Sorry about that. And in the front I had one right here. So this is my little checkbook album. I thought it was really cute. And just a different way to kind of do this sort of style album, but like a different measurement. So here it is, you guys. Hope you enjoyed this and have a lovely weekend. I will be back with more. I have so much inspo right now. I don't know what's going on, but my brain is flowing, so I'm going to work on a few tutorials. All right, guys, thank you so much.